It's 5:03 in the morning. The world outside is a blanket of inky blue, not yet ready to greet the sun. But inside your bedroom, well, a different kind of dawn is breaking. It starts subtly, you know. There's a soft thud as four paws land on the foot of your bed. Then comes the deliberate, rhythmic patting up your legs. A tiny predator on a very important mission. You feel a whisker tickle your nose, followed by a single insistent meow. You try to ignore it, burrowing deeper under the covers. But that meow is followed by another, louder, more demanding. Suddenly, a gentle but firm paw pats your cheek. Time for sleep is over, at least according to your feline overlord. This scenario is the universal language of sleep-deprived cat guardians everywhere. It's equal parts frustrating and, if we're honest, a little bit endearing. The sheer audacity of this small creature, convinced of its needs. Breakfast, attention, general chaos. They might knock things off your nightstand, a glass of water, your phone, that book you've been meaning to finish. They might start scratching at the door or at the carpet, a sound so grating it could wake the dead. This isn't a random act. It's a calculated, well-rehearsed performance for an audience of one. You. You might try pleading with your furry tormentor. Just 10 more minutes, Mittens, you whisper into the darkness. To solve the mystery of the pre-dawn wake-up call, you have to get inside your cat's head. You need to think like a cat. And the first thing you have to understand is that your cat isn't nocturnal, despite what many people think. They are actually crepuscular. That's a fancy word that means they are most active during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. This is hardwired into their DNA. Their wild ancestors knew that this was the prime time to hunt. Their prey, mice, birds, and other small critters, were most active at these times, making it the perfect window for a successful hunt. Your cozy home is their jungle, and you are living with a tiny apex predator. So, when the very first hints of sunlight start to peek over the horizon, your cat's internal alarm clock goes off. It's not a choice, it's an instinct. This is the time their body tells them to get up, get moving, and start the hunt. Of course, in your house, there probably aren't any mice to chase down the hallway. So what does your cat hunt instead? It's breakfast. And who is the keeper of that breakfast? You. The early morning meows and pestering are simply your cat acting on its primal urge to hunt for its first meal of the day. And you, my friend, are the primary obstacle standing between them and their kill. Another major factor is simple hunger. If you feed your cat dinner at 6 in the evening and then head to bed, by 5 in the morning they've gone a very long time without food. Their little stomachs are empty, and their biological clock is screaming that it's time to refuel. A hungry cat is a vocal cat. A hungry cat is a persistent cat. They know that you are the source of all good things, especially the stuff that comes in a can or a crinkly bag. The first pillar, pre-bedtime play session. Remember that hunt instinct? About an hour before bed, engage your cat in a vigorous play session. Use a wand toy, use a laser pointer. Always end on a physical toy so they can catch something. Get them running, jumping, and pouncing. Let them stalk, let them chase, let them catch their prey. This drains energy and satisfies their predatory drive, leaving them ready for rest. The second pillar, feed the biggest meal right after play. This mimics the cycle. Hunt, catch, kill, eat. A full belly plus a tired body equals deep sleep. Shift the main meal to right before you go to bed. That way, they're less likely to wake you at 5 a.m. Our third pillar, ignore the early morning behavior. If you get up or yell, you reward them. Even negative attention is still attention. When the 5 a.m. meows begin, become a rock. Do not move, do not speak. Do not even open your eyes. Put in earplugs if you have to. The behavior may get worse first, an extinction burst, but hold the line. Consistency is everything. Fourth pillar, automatic feeder. Set it to dispense a small meal at your cat's usual wake time. The cat learns the feeder, not you, provides the food. They'll wait by the feeder instead of pestering your bed. You can sleep while the feeder handles breakfast. Fifth pillar, create a fun morning environment that doesn't involve you. Rotate a few favorite toys nightly. Place a puzzle feeder with a few treats in another room for them to hunt. Set up a comfortable perch by a window with a view of a bird feeder. Give them solo activities, watching birds or solving puzzles, so they're less likely to wake you. If they have a job to do, they're far less likely to feel their only job is waking you up. Be consistent with all 5 pillars: evening play, late night meal, ignoring the unwanted behavior, using the automatic feeder, providing morning enrichment. Using them together creates a powerful, multi-pronged strategy that addresses the issue from every angle. leaving your cat with no reason to bother you. So I encourage you to start tonight. Don't wait. Grab that wand toy, reschedule that last meal, prepare yourself for the challenge of ignoring those morning pleas. The absolute #1 cardinal sin of dealing with an early rising cat is punishment. I'm talking about yelling, swatting, using a spray bottle. I know you're tired, I know you're frustrated, you're at the end of your rope. A loud no or a spritz of water might seem like a quick fix. But in the long run, it will only make things worse. Your cat isn't waking you up to be a jerk. They're acting on instinct and learned behavior. Punishment doesn't create the connection you think it does. They won't think, oh, I should not meow in the morning. They'll think, my human is unpredictable and scary in the morning. That can break down your bond. It creates fear and anxiety, which can show up as other, more serious problems. Hiding, aggression, urinating outside the litter box. You're turning your bedroom, their safe space, into potential conflict. You're damaging the trust that's the foundation of your relationship. So, take a deep breath, put the spray bottle down, and choose compassion over conflict. Putting these strategies into practice is a journey, not an overnight fix. You are essentially retraining years of instinct and learned behavior, and that requires patience and, above all, consistency. Remember to celebrate the small victories along the way. Did your cat let you sleep until 5:30 instead of 5 o'clock? That's a huge win. Did they go straight to the automatic feeder instead of your face? Success! Be consistent with all 5 pillars: evening play, late night meal, ignoring the unwanted behavior, using the automatic feeder, providing morning enrichment. Using them together creates a powerful, multi-pronged strategy that addresses the issue from every angle. So, I encourage you to start tonight. Don't wait. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, and you have the power to reclaim your sleep. It will take time, and it will take commitment, but the reward, waking up on your own terms, feeling rested and refreshed with a happy and well-adjusted cat purring at the foot of your bed, is worth every ounce of effort. You can do this. Your future well-rested self will thank you for it.